Welcome to this week's SciMon. I'm Paul.
And I'm Jacques of the Scientific Affairs team here at Illumina.
Today, we're discussing jet-lagged tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
Yes, tomatoes. But to understand jet lag, we need to first discuss circadian rhythms and biological clocks.
Circadian rhythms are biological cycles controlled by internal biological clocks that follow a roughly 24-hour cycle, usually in response to light and darkness.
The particular clock mechanism varies by organism, but scientists have identified genes that direct circadian rhythms in people, mice, fruit flies, fungi, plants, and even cyanobacteria.
In people, circadian rhythms influence many physiological functions, including sleep. Jet lag occurs when our circadian rhythms become disrupted from passing through different time zones.
In plants, circadian rhythms direct leaf movement, growth, germination, and when to flower. The plant clock is made up of at least 200 genes that modulate each other's expression in 24-hour cyclic waves. For example, dawn gene expression is followed by morning gene expression, and so on.
In a recent paper, Müller et al. Sequenced RNA from tomatoes that show that the circadian clock ticks more slowly in North American domestic tomatoes when you compare them with wild tomatoes from South America.
The authors used quantitative trait loci mapping to map the slower clock to a single genetic locus, and surprisingly, they found only 2 genes were responsible.
A 3-hour slower period was associated with an unidentified gene. However, the authors identified a single SNP in the EDI1 gene that delayed the clock phase by 2 hours. This single SNP is an example of a selective sweep, which occurs when a recent and strong positive selection reduces sequence variation near a DNA mutation.
So a slower circadian clock is beneficial for the tomato and was selected during domestication. One benefit of a slower clock is to help North American tomato plants adapt to longer days than those found in their equatorial birthplace. But can this help tomatoes avoid jet lag?
Probably not, but enough for today. We would love to hear your thoughts about our show and topics you would like us to discuss in the future.
To subscribe to our SciMon channel, find other episodes, or get more information, click on the boxes on your screen.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.